Hello, my name is Emily and I'm from Christian Teen Girls. Do you find it hard to talk? For me, I find it very easy to write, and that's the way I express myself the most clearly. But for me, talking is very hard and a little bit frightening. So a few weeks ago, I started to make these videos. And it was not because I wanted to, it was because I believed it was an opportunity, and also because I believed the Lord wanted me to. But for me, it is very hard to do. It's much easier and much quicker to just write it all down. But anyway, I started making these videos. And then last week, I had the idea to make the one about the little fire, or about the little things. But when I started to think about doing it, it just made me, I just really didn't want to do it. Because I just find it so hard to think clearly and to say it all. Because I'm not very good at talking. I tend to trip over my words a lot, even with people I know really well. If you know me, you know I'm not very good at talking. So anyway, I decided I did not want to make this video. But I was praying about it, and I opened up my Bible, and the first verse that I read really convicted me. And the verse itself has nothing to do with what was happening, but it really spoke to me. And this is what it says. Now, it's talking about idols. It says, "They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not." And that first sentence, "they have mouths, but they speak not," really spoke to me, because it seemed like it was a description of me. God's given me a mouth. He's given me a voice. And yet I don't want to use it. For me, it seems too hard. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want that to describe me, that I have mouths. I have a mouth, but I don't use it for God. But then I kept reading, and a few verses down it said, "O Israel, trust thou in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. O house of Aaron, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. Ye that fear the Lord, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield." Now 3 times in a row it says to trust in the Lord, because He is our help and our shield. And I realized that the reason I was finding it so hard was because I wasn't praying about it. I wasn't trusting God to help me. I was just thinking too much about it. So the answer was to trust in God and to just do it. Are you like me? Do you find it hard to talk? God doesn't need people who can talk really well. He needs people who will obey Him and speak up for what's right, and to share the gospel and to encourage other people. We don't have to be able to talk well. We just need to obey God and trust in Him. We can only do it with Him helping us. In the Bible, God spoke to Moses and told him that God wanted Moses to go to bring the Israelites out of Egypt, because they were slaves there. And Moses said, "I can't do it. I don't know how to talk. I'm not good at talking." And yet God wanted him just to obey, because God was going to help him do it. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 9 and 10 says, "My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then am I strong." And if we know that we can't do something well, then we have to trust in God. And then God helps us, and then we give all the credit to Him, because we know that we were not any good at doing it. And back in Psalms 115, the very first verse says, "Not unto us, O Lord, not unto us, but unto thy name give glory, for thy mercy and for thy truth's sake." And that should be the reason, the motivation that we do use our mouths and speak up, is to give glory to God, not to give glory to ourselves. But what if you are good at talking? Even if you are very good at talking and you have a real gift for speaking, you still need God, because you don't always know what people need to hear or what to say at the right time. So you also need to trust in God to give you wisdom to say the right thing at the right time. And maybe you are too quick to talk. It's also possible to be too quick at talking and to say things before you have even thought about them. And if that's you, then you need to pray more and maybe not talk so much and think more before you speak. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos for teenage girls, please hit the subscribe button. See you next time. Bye.